Good evening. My name is Andy, and today I will be solving the Thursday crossword. So, this is a crossword puzzle by Kathleen Duncan, and I believe it's a debut puzzle. So, we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, and this is a Thursday puzzle, so it's definitely going to be a hard puzzle. Definitely going to be on the harder side. So, let's get started. Interview the Vampire and Prince of Thorns. Okay. Borat, and this is Spinal Tap. Okay. This is very interesting already. Dollop? Is it a dab or something? Like some experimental music. Avant garde, but doesn't fit. Deferential, I'm not sure. Oh boy, off to a rough start already. Verb that sounds like a number and is a letter backward. Okay, CD file over. It's probably CD-ROM. Potato turnover. I think that's a latke. They might be all over the map. Locale for a cochlea. So that's where that's in the ear. The Knights of is it Ren? I think. Sure's catchphrase. Shoot. Oh my god. Shoot. I've seen Clueless. I don't remember. Great. Kind of cucumber. That's not a vegetable. That's a sea cucumber. Food thickener. Is it like is it agar or something? Ladybird and Stand By Me. Ladybird's a good one. Some food thickener. I don't remember. Ooh, this looks interesting already. Eponymous Italian designer Mario. Is it Prada? Okay. Wait. Period piece? Spanish letter before te. So, essay. Far from fresh. Stale. 1980s work. Items that gather lather. Okay, I'm just kind of going through all this Anya. Yeah, because this is not like everyone's approach, just like jumping around. Thursday Murder Club and a Killer Sunday. Okay, interesting. I think these are all movies. So this is Etta James. Oops. Don't want a fat finger. Dither. You come blank. Noted criminal extradited. Is it El Chapo? I think it's El Chapo. So this is probably not latke. El Chapo. Nice. You got me. Sprang at leapt. They might be all over the map. Not sure. Button added to Apple. I'm not sure. Some subject bird-related prefix. I think it's Avi. There she goes. That's a good song. Items that gather. One of them. Okay. So it looks like this goes down here and then goes across. Selection. Yeah, it's definitely a tricky one. 1 of 10 in a millennium. Centuries, I think. I would guess. Borat, and this is Spinal. Oh, this is like some kind of satire. Yeah, I know Borat. I've seen Borat, and I've not seen This is Spinal Tap, but I'm pretty sure this is a satire. Ooh, what is this? Return to a PC keyboard. Isn't that like enter? Deadpan is. I think this is dry. Like some socks and chess players. Put to work. Toil, possibly. Hmm. Out of my way. I'm not sure. More than a mere grudge. Interview with the. Be mine. That's that sounds right. Dial up. This looks like it's a dab. Like some experimental music. Oh shoot, what's the term? It's potato turnover. Oh, is it a niche? Let's try that. I think that seems right. They might be all over the map. Hmm. States? I guess this is like the US map, I'm guessing. Out of my way. Move? More than a mere grudge. Oh, vendetta. Yes, that sounds right. Overly big, obese. Borat. Momak. Men. Okay. Alright. So, bending the genres or something? Josh Kid. Obeisant. So, mated. Put to work. Used. And then animal known for freezing under pressures. And like some socks and chess players. That's mated. Alright. Interview the vampire. Okay. So, so I think this is probably period piece. I was actually right the first time. Piece. There we go. Sports now includes UC, Berkeley, and Stanford, strangely enough. Not sure. One of them. Skinny white mushroom, that's gotta be enoki. Add kosh, I think. Items that gather lather. One of them. I'm not sure. I'll get back to that later. Might to Shakespeare. Get obtain. Grid lines. So this is Lady Bird. Coming of age. That seems right. One of many listed on the back of a tour shirt. Not sure. A few. Chokesters. Eponymous. Okay, this is Prada. And this was Agar. Okay. Edit. Grid lines. Perhaps streets. One of many. listed on the back of a tour shirt. So this is probably streets. Okay, I'll have to get back to that later. Bundle paper or grain. Poetic contraction that omits a V. As if. Okay. This is a sheaf or something? I don't remember. Go out with C, I'm guessing. Get that away from me. Ew. People celebrate it worldwide on March the 8th, so that's National or International Women's Day. Okay. Mixing thematic. Atlanta School. It's a Georgia State University. Mr. Reed to Jane Eyre. Looks like Uncle, I would guess. Dave. No clue. Bad with sports. Mythical Forge Locale. Second calling. Person with the ship after a long one of yours. Similar. Akin? Subject of Homer's loathing. Floating mass. Okay, let's get back to that. Stash. Stow. Neo-classical, neo-soul? One named singer who's... remember. Zane? What is this? Dither. In a tizzy? Interview. Nice one. Touche. Poetic. Ooh. Dollop. Dark something. So this is dab. Verb that sounds like... and a letter backward. Okay, so this is a letter of the Greek alphabet. In this case, this is eta and 8. So atonal. So dark fantasy. Okay, so I think this is tizzy. Selection at the butcher's. Loin. You come to? Is it a how do you spell it? Might. Poetic contraction. Oh, over. Yeah, over. Some kind of mystery. Is it mayest? Alright, I'll get back to that. Thursday Murder Club and a Killer Sunday. Ooh. Alright, I'll get back to that later. Floating mass. Second calling. This looks like it's back something. Because I think this is like akin. But I could be totally wrong. Oh, is this genre blending? No. Genre bending. There we go. Berg. Nickname. There we go. Subject of Homer's loathing on The Simpsons, Ned Flanders. And then person with the shift after along one of yours reliever, I'm guessing. Dave. Mythical Forge. Etna, I guess? Mount Etna and Stebe. Alright, I'll come back to that. And then one of them, Toe. Sports org that now includes items. Is it loofah? That seems like it's a loofah. And that's usually spelled with an H at the end. Alright. One of many listed on the back of a tour shirt. Gig. Yes. Jokesters or wags, I guess. Thursday Murder Club and a Killer Sunday. It's something mystery. Cozy mystery. You come too. Alright, I'm just gonna have to trust that this is right. Alright. Okay, let's see. Sheaf. I think it's with an E. So I'm gonna have to just guess that this is Etna. And then this is probably Lufa, ACC, one of them's Foe, and then Mayist? Or is it with an A or with an E? There we go. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Okay, so today's theme was genre bending. Huh. Very nice theme, and I love the movie references too. So you have dark fantasy, Interview with the Vampire and Prince of Thorns, mockumentary, Borat, and This is Spinal Tap. Okay, what else? Coming of Age, Lady Bird and Stand By Me. Still haven't seen Stand By Me, but I really should. Cozy Mystery, Thursday Murder Club, and a Killer Sunday. That sounds like a fun time. And then Downton Abbey and Shogun. Both are period pieces. And that is today's crossword. Yeah, some of these I I wasn't sure about, but it ended up being correct. So I was like, okay, cool. But fun crossword. But that's also because, I'm into film, so I very much enjoyed it. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed my solve, and I hope to see you another time. Catch you later.